So let's see here. Now Rick Pitino has to start back over because his terrible first shot. So let's see what he can do here. Alright, just got it in play. Gillard. Here we go with the yellow. Move that a little bit. Gets it back in play. Here we go, Wayne Rooney. Alright, pushing her ahead. She's staying in the lead. Now who we got next? We've got here. There we go. Well done. Will Smith up here. Not much he can do, it doesn't look like. Alright, that'll work. And lastly, we've got Cat Core, the neutral color here. Very good. Very well done. So let me slide this over so everyone can kind of see what's going on now. Barely hung on. So we'll go back for the third go around with Rick Pitino, the blue. Gotta catch up here. Alright, decent. Now we'll go over to this interesting loop over here. Got Gillard in yellow, barely hanging on. Alright, safe play. Now we've got Wayne Rooney here. Right on her tail. We got Jennifer Loves Hewitt here, so you can see that. Alright, safe play. A little defensive move there, trying to block them. Now we're going to go all the way back to Will Smith, see what he can do. If he can catch up a little bit. Oh, bad break. Shot his opponent up, and he stayed right there. So let's see what Cat Core can do. Had to stay out of that back of the pack. Alright, that's fine. A little blockade going. Some Cat Core there and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Teaming up on our leaders there, Julie Gillard and Wayne Rooney. So now we're back to little Dirty Rick Pitino. Here we go. His team is actually playing right now in the March Madness. Just put it in play, I suppose. Put it in play. We got the yellow, Julia Gillard. What's she gonna do? Place it, I guess. Well done, great shot. Somehow stayed on the board, put her in a good position there. So now we've got Wayne Rooney next. Move it a little bit. A little bit better angle, easier angle, and was able to shoot it up. It's going to be close now. Got Jennifer Love Hewitt next, the pink. Oh, bad break. Bad break indeed. I'll put that right here so I can remember where it goes. Bad break. Open the door a little bit for our Will Smith, especially over there. I'll just kind of place this here, assuming that he's going to hopefully make it over here. You can see where he ends up. Promise not to cheat. Lucky, very lucky. Stayed on, but not Cat Core all the way back there. So in order for her to continue, she still has to loop around this way, come back around. So it's going to be take some time. So risky move, but it worked. So Cat Core is last here. So I guess you're just going to have to play it safe and maybe do a little defense, get right back at you. there you go. Learned that from playing some curling and some shuffle puck. Alright, so now we've got Rick Pitino up. Real tight window here, so not sure what he's going to do. Just hug, stay right on. Drafting, if you will. NASCAR term here. Now we're going to fast forward to our leaders. Gillard. What's she going to do? What is she going to do? Oh, very risky. Teetering on the edge there. Now we've got Wayne Rooney. Not strong showings there. Maybe a bad angle for me. Rushed it a little bit. So we'll stick Jennifer Love Hewitt back on the board where she was. She was approximately right there. So now she's going to give it a whirl. Go, no. Not good. For our lady in pink. Not good at all. So who's next, audience? We've got Will Smith here in the back. Oh, no, not very good. Not impressive whatsoever. Now we'll have Kakora. Barely got. There's apparently a little ridge here. It's giving him some trouble, but made it past. So now I've got Rick Pitino, Kobe Blue. Alright, got over that without any real issues. Who's next? Now we'll shoot up to our leaders again. It's going to be real tough here for Julia Gillard. She's going to look like play a safe little play here. Again, a little defensive, and just really don't. This tournament really changes the dynamic of play. It's not so much winning. Yes, you want to win to kind of get the preferred player order in future games of Power Struggle, being able to go first. But you really just want to survive and advance. So a little luck there, a little skip and a jump, stayed on the board on the right side. But as I was saying, you really just want to advance and not be last. As long as you're not last, you get to move on and fight another day. So who we got next? We've got Will Smith. Not a bad place. We're kind of all jumbled up here. So we've got Cat Cord up, trying to slingshot out of this mess and try to catch up with the leaders. Oh, not the best. It doesn't give her a good angle going into that turn, but at least she didn't fall off. Now we're back to the front with Will Smith. So he's kind of stuck here behind Jennifer Love Hewitt, so he's probably just going to have to try to knock her and hope she stays on the board and he moves along with her. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to, I can tell you that much. Somehow, I don't know what laws of physics to use to describe that, but that was very good, very beneficial for him. Alright, so Julia Gillard, rocking the Aussie gold, yellow. See what we can do here. Oh, not good. That one flipped over the ramp and off the table. So let me put that back, right on the ridge. So kind of leaving the door open for everyone to catch up a little bit here. So we've got Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'll angle it here so you can kind of see where she ends up. Alright. Scoots on up. And leaves Will Smith and Kat Cora. Will Smith tries to do a little, oh, gosh. That's the one downside of being at the back of the pack, is you have a good shot, but it shoots someone else forward. You don't really get to reap the benefits of it. So Rick Pitino, who was there at the back, now moving into third place in a good position here. So now we've got Kat Cora, just wants to really stay on the board. Alright, that's really all she could have done. Again, no need to be the hero. It's still on lap 1 of 5, so nothing really to, don't need to try anything crazy yet. Just get in the middle of the pack. So we've got Rick Pitino here. See what he can do. What will he do here? Not a great angle. I might block the camera a little bit here, but just off the board. Put that back to so we remember where she was. And now we've got Gillard. Little tricky angle. No need to be a hero. Just do that, I guess. Let's see what kind of crazy shot Wayne Rooney has up his sleeve here. Oh God, not good. Not very smart. So still, we do not have anyone that has finished the first lap. And giving our, those front runners did not want to let these guys catch up with them. But sure enough, that's what they've done here a little bit. So we've got Jennifer Love Hewitt. Alright. Getting a little bit more conservative here. All these bad shots and starting to creep in my head a little bit. We got Will Smith, huh? Not one of my best showings, I can tell you that. I'll just go ahead and put him that since there's no one behind him. And now Kat Cora. Alright. Not a bad shot. So, what can we do? Ricky P. He's right around here, I believe. I think that's right. Alright. Remember how I was speaking so highly about him, and you fought out of that hole? Well, he's right back where he started, back there with Will Smith. Not that I have favorites, but I do. So one of my rooting for him, pulling for him a little bit, but can't let my bias get in the way here. So we're back with Gillard. Let's see what she can do. Pretty feeble there, but more of a defensive thing to kind of prevent Wayne Rooney from slingshotting ahead, using that ramp to accelerate. But he's going to just try to sneak in front of her, but he can't even do that. Oh, boy, that's frustrating. Now back over to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Not really sure. I know she did the Ghost Whisperer for a while. I know she's got another show where she's a masseuse or somewhat with happy endings or something along those lines. Haven't seen any of that, but very popular when I was younger. Those teen movies and whatnot. Solid shot. Way to use the angles. Now you got Will Smith. He's had some decent shots, but just really nothing has really come of it, so let's see what he can do here. Very good. Snuck in front. Now Rick Pitino is dead last. Will Smith kind of tried to get out of that hole that he was in. Let's see if Cat Core can hit a good shot here. Safe. Again, just you don't want to be last. Stay here for Rick. Now he's not last, but it's going to be interesting. Just so we're all clear. Let me just hit this shot here. Try to finish one lap at least. Not very confident, but across the finish. Now we're on lap 2. We got our first lap finished, and we've got Julia Gillard, the Australian Prime Minister, in first place. Where were we? Right around here, I think. When we're finishing the lap, everyone's going to have, not everyone's going to have a go-around, they're ups, if you will. But it's the first 5 that cross the line. That's how it works. Again, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Oh no. Wayne Rooney is collapsing. You would think a professional soccer player could have a little bit more internal fortitude than that, but apparently not. So, see what we can do here. We've got Jennifer Love Hewitt. Alright, not quite finished with the lap, but right at the checkered flag. Moving on back to Will Smith. See what he can do. That's out of the way a little bit. A little bumpy, but got the job done. Now over to Cat Cora. Really? Really? I'm sorry, camera, I couldn't see that, but she just hopped over the rail somehow and ended up over there. So, unfortunate break. It looks like there's a little tricky, it's not quite flush with those tiles over there, which will make for interesting finishes, especially if it's close. It looks like you may be a little slower part of the track. But here we go. Let's see. This is the fast part of the track here where we started off. You remember these first shots kind of shot around the track. So see what we can do here. Maybe I'm just not very good at the moment. That's what I'm learning to believe is I haven't played this game here. The excuses start flowing, of course. I haven't played this game in a few months, so maybe I'm just a little rusty. I don't know. What a wimpy shot. Wayne Rooney's now in third place with Jennifer Love Hewitt about to... maybe she looks smart after all. This is kind of where the first shot, the tee shot or whatnot, first flick came from. So got some practice. I'm just at a loss for words right now. Not a very strong showing. Let's see if we can change that. And that's going to go down in the history books as one of the top PitchCar shots in the world. And I think I actually skipped Will Smith here, so I apologize, but he wasn't going to change anything anyways, really. So, all right. So now everything's right. We're going back to Rick Pitino. All right, and there's a cluster there for last place. I am really pathetic. But as long as I'm staying on the board, that's all I'm really trying to do, I suppose. So let's see. There we go. There's a shot. A PitchCar, real PitchCar shot. Slung around. Out the lead. Jennifer Love Hewitt, first lead of the day. And I went out of turn again, didn't I? Of course I did. So let me just put that back. Because that's not where she should have been. And slow down a little bit. Let's put Wayne Rooney is actually the person supposed to go. Decent shot. Who's next? Let me make sure I get this right. Now it's Jennifer Love Hewitt. And now she doesn't quite have the angle that she had before, so risky and didn't work out. Now it's Will Smith's turn. And he equally sucks. I'm learning here that I'm playing this multiplayer solitaire so that way I can apply the blame to my poor play onto someone else. Frankly, it's not making me feel better about myself. So this plan's backfiring, it seems. But hopefully you're enjoying watching me fail. It makes you feel better about your game. Hopefully there's some positive that comes out of this. A decent shot. Let's see where that ended up. All right. That was pretty epic. Pretty epic indeed. So let's see what Ricky P can do. Very good. Very, very good. Gillard, the seasoned politician, is now up. Very good shot. Somehow managed to stay on the board and end up over here. Now we're over to Wayne Rooney. Ricky shot. Tricky shot, I'm sorry. Put that over here. Jennifer Love Hewitt now. Wimpy, Wompy. Will Smith, he's going to try to... Nah, I don't feel confident right now. And sure enough, I don't do well. It's the power of positive thinking, I suppose. And I'll just stick to shots like that I have in my repertoire. And fortunately, you haven't been able to see any of that, but there you go. Now, Blue's up. Rick Bertino. I'm going to put that right there, because he's not going to do... I'll actually end up over here so you can kind of see what happens. At least get to there. I'm confident that much, so... And my confidence is ill-placed, I suppose. There we go. That's what I did there with myself. Barely stayed on. Wayne Rooney now. I'll put this over here because that's where he'll end up, I suppose. Hopefully. Good shot. Very good shot. Nothing to write home about, but a strong shot there. Jennifer Love Hewitt now. a shank, to use a golf term. Here come utter shank. So there we go. Cat Core trying to get out of the last place, or close to last place here. Alright. Got into the cluster. So Jennifer Love Hewitt is now looks in last place. Now I did this before thinking I was confident in my play, but try it again. There we go. That's the shot I should have hit last time. Gillard now is up. Decent shot. Wayne Rooney now. I should be probably, I'm going to take a little break here at some point. I've got a Chinese delivery guy coming. So, when that happens, we'll take a little break, and I might play a little music to try to make this a little bit more lively atmosphere. So here we go. Let's see what he's got. Good shot. Alright, I'm getting the rhythm back. Now we're back to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Over here. You've got to be kidding me. That's where she ended up. Again, this is a 5-lap race, so it's not over till the bat, like you said, I suppose, so nothing to get too choked up about, but still not what she wanted. Not what she wanted at all. Alright, pretty good shot. First off, put him in a good position, Will Smith did. And went out of turn again, but I won't tell if you don't. So now we're back to Rick Pitino. See what we got. Alright, safe shot. Gillard will hopefully end up there after this shot. And she did. Wayne Rooney now. Alright, nothing fancy, but we're staying on the board. Now we've got Jennifer Love Hewitt. Probably should just stay on the board this time. See what she can do, if she can actually do that. And look at that. It's easier than it looks. Now it's Will Smith. I cheated last time, but again, we're moving on from that. Moving on. Stayed on the board. That's what matters, I guess. Didn't knock anyone else off, but it's not the end of the world, actually. It really isn't that bad of a shot. That, meanwhile, is not good. So Will Smith's looking a lot smarter after that. And gave Jennifer Love Hewitt some life. So let's push this forward a little bit to see what Rick Pitino's going to do. Now Will Smith is kind of wishing he didn't end up there for that explicit reason. So Julie Gillard, been one of our leaders from the initial get-go. She was sitting second after the time trial, or whatever you want to call it. And I jinxed her. So we'll put that there. Wayne Rooney now. Right there. Whoa, very good shot. And Jennifer Love Hewitt. Put that right here. See what she can do with that. Hewitt is Will Smith, and he's got to catch up somehow. And that's not a great shot, but put that there and take a quick break.